So this is last speaker. Give him a warm welcome, Jonas Mo. Woo!
Hi. When I meet a company or an organization, they normally have questions like, how could we compete better on our market? How could we survive new competition? And in those conversations, more and more today, questions about blockchain coming. And many of them asking me like, do you think this is a technology that will survive? Do you think this is something else than just a fad? What do you think about it? And could we use it? Would it be something for us? What I'm going to tell you right now is my answer to them, okay? This will be like knocking on open doors here, I think, and telling the most obvious thing for you. But if it is like that, maybe you can use my models when you are telling them the same answer, if you have similar questions. So hopefully I will be very simple, because I like to do complicated things simple. And I'll start with a slide that is almost impossible to read, but this was a promise in the agenda what I was telling about right now, okay? And the first thing you need to understand is that technology is changing much faster and much more often than humans. And that's important when you're talking about new technology and how new technology will attach to the market. And technologies that not survive, or technology that survive, is not the first, the best, the cheapest, not even the most beautiful, and not the most market. I know that some think that the last point is wrong. You have a lot of examples from products that have succeeded based on that. But that's products when you are branding things. Technology are not going the same way. Technology is a part of a product. So we're talking about blockchain. Blockchain will not be a product. It's technology that will be built into products. So the formula for surviving is that the technology that has easiest to attach to the market. And most often you can see that is that is based on past behaviors and recognition. I used to think about mail to chat, for instance. If you are getting your mail in your mailbox, and then have done it for many years, 100 years, and then somebody have a solution that we're going to chat to each other instead, that would be very unlikely that we will say, oh great, I'm starting tomorrow. But after mail, we start to fax, and then email, we start to SMS, and today we have chats in business. It's a very good way of communication. So when I look into companies and talking about technologies, I always try to find the easiest way for technology to attach to their market. It's not looking for the most spectacular technology. And this is my most important picture. And if you look into to the left here, it's about maturity. And technology maturity and market maturity. And if you look at blockchain is about there right now. You have a very mature technology. It's proven. Yes, you have some incidents, yes, but if you think about it, it's have been, it's a currency. People try to crash it. People try to challenge that technology very hard, more than any other technology, I think. So it's a proven technology, I can say. But the market maturity is still not so high. If you go to the value and the effort for the users, it's very high both. The value of for the users is very high because they will have much better solutions. And the effort will be very low because it will be built in. It will be a built-in technology, so they will use their solution as they use it today with no difference. They don't need to change to use blockchain. So therefore, I really believe that Ivan said this morning about the tipping point. We are in a tipping point right now, that when the market gets more mature, it will explode. So when companies ask me about this technology, I tell them that this is the technology for tomorrow because the technology is proven and you have the high value and low effort. And this is right for all kind of technologies and companies and products and so on. But we are here right now. And so when companies ask me, should we build in blockchain in our solution? I say yes, probably. Because you can reach a higher level of service to your customers. You know, we're talking about the value of blockchain. It's transparency, security, it's everything like this. And you have heard it and you know it. And you also maybe know something about the challenges. But if you go to different solutions, that's even more interesting. If you think about certifications, permission, the decision making, I heard about the government of Dubai. They say that they will have a blockchain for government decisions in 2020 or something like that. And I think we will have it in Sweden pretty soon as well. Agreement, smart contracts and things like that, version control. And what I really believe, it's new kind of organizations. Have you ever heard about teal organizations where you don't have any managers, you have a constitution, and you can make, and everybody can make any decision as long as they follow the constitution. Constitution. Yes. And there will blockchain be a very great help. Otherwise, you need to have a police system in the company that follow everybody, that they actually follow the constitution. So I can see in many different areas, almost every areas of service, customer service, society service, and things like that, that actually need this kind of technology. And I'm sure that in a couple of years, maybe 3 or 4 years, we don't talking so much about blockchain like just blockchain, because we are focused on what blockchain are giving us in different kind of solutions. I'm done. Thank you for listening. And one thing, it's very hard to predict the future, but you can be prepared for the future. Thank you.